Hello YouTube, this is Gaurav here and welcome to my channel. Resume is something which stays in views of recruiter or any hiring manager just for 10 to 20 seconds. And in these 20 seconds make them decide whether to shortlist you or not. वही 20 seconds decide करते हैं whether आपको shortlist करना है या नहीं. तो ऐसा क्या करें जिससे आपका shortlist होने के chances increase हो? In this video, I'll be sharing some very useful tips, especially for off-campus recruitments which I had personally used, which will boom the chances of you getting shortlisted. So, why are we waiting for? Let's get started. Now, let's say you're out of the college and you want to buy a new laptop for learning new skills, new applications, etc. So, you visit a store and the shopkeeper shows you 15 to 20 laptops in front of you. सारे लैपटॉप्स के डिफरेंट स्पेसिफिकेशंस है, डिफरेंट फीचर्स है, बट आप वही लैपटॉप बाय करते हो जो आपके रिक्वायरमेंट से अलाइन होता हो. You buy the laptop which is completely or at least 90% aligns with your expectations and requirements. Isn't it true? So that's what happens when your resume is to be selected or shortlisted. Now, as we discussed earlier, there are exactly 15 to 20 seconds for a recruiter or a hiring manager to select you or move towards the next candidate. This brings us to a very important first point is to create a great first impression. तो यार ये impression कैसे बनाए? So this impression can be built by these key things, which is how you write your summary, your skills, your education, and your internship experience in your resume as a fresher just out of the college. So chalo, let's start with a summary or about section first. Now it's really very easy to just copy paste others about or summary section in your resume. Most of the people what they do is about section लिखना है, चलो Google करते हैं and let's copy paste it. But the fact is it doesn't work out like this. It's easily differentiated for a recruiter whether you have copied or written based on your experience. Whatever about section which I have written in my resume is based on all the experiences which I have gathered over time. I have updated about the about section whenever I get new experience, new things to work on, and a number of things. So always curate your about section or summary section based on your new experiences. Now, considering you are just out of the college, it's not expected that you will have an industry experience. But what experience I'm talking about is, let's say you write some exceptional blogs or you had worked on great projects someday, you felt you are really good with building machine learning models, you can mention briefly about it. Some people add Kaggle tiers in data science in about section if they have achieved exceptional tiers. So indirectly, this about section describes you and your skill sets, which can be explained proudly to the interviewer and the recruiter. Now, along with the summary or about section, there is one more thing which grabs the attention of recruiter is where you have displayed your skills. It's always better to show your skills instead of keeping them in your resume. So कैसे दिखाए हमारे relevant skills? Mention your GitHub, blog link, etc. in your resume. If you are into data science, you can also keep Kaggle link to showcase your portfolio there. And that's where recruiter realize that you have actually worked on those skills rather than keeping them in your resume. And of course, this can be a plus point for you. Now we talked a lot about showcasing your skills, mentioning your skills. So this brings us to the second point, which skills to actually include in our resume. ऐसे कौन से skills रखें जिससे हम shortlist हो जाए? Simple answer here is to align your skill search with a job description. It's as simple as that. That's the same scenario which we discussed while selecting a laptop as per your requirements. Now keep you in a place of an employer and laptop as a product or an employee which you want to recruit. Now, if the job description is regarding NLP, that is natural language processing, then do add the skills aligning with those. It completely depends upon what job description they are looking for. What matters more in off-campus scenario is that they look for the fit for that job. So please do refer job description while adding your skills. This increases enormously your chances of getting shortlisted. Now dealing with all these aspects also comes a point where a resume format also matters. Now how to tackle this? I've already uploaded a video sharing an amazing tool on which you can make an editable resume which provides you the best format in which you can present your resume to a recruiter. I will be attaching the link in description and also will be sharing the video link at the end of the video which you can refer later and quickly start making your effective resume. Now, coming towards the fourth point, which is what educational points to keep in your resume. Here, again, the relevancy matters. A well written education summary can show recruiters your relevant academic qualifications, which set you apart from other candidates. Now, since we are considering off campus scenarios, hiring manager will look at your education summary to see if you have the right academic background for the job. Understanding how to write a compelling education summary can prove to employers you have credentials to contribute meaningfully to their company. Now, what if your background doesn't align with the job description or the job you're applying for? So, I highly recommend to work on projects, some relevant real world projects aligning with the job description, and also some courses which you can mention. Now, even though you have different backgrounds here, you will be treated as a potential candidate because after all, you're applying your skills and showing recruiter you're actually interested and have expertise in this particular domain. Now, talking about internship experiences, I would highly recommend to not add more than two, which is mostly recommended, or max to max three internship experiences. Highlight points where you want recruiter to focus on. Of course, they won't be interested reading the whole internship experience. Keep it short and sweet. Now, lastly, some few tips which I want to give is as a fresher applying for off campus, please keep your resume within a page and make sure you edit your resume based on the job description you want to apply because it would be really irrelevant to apply for a job having computer vision as the major skill and you're mentioning some projects regarding machine learning. Finally, keep applying. Don't just rely on one bucket or one website for applying off campus. Have different buckets, apply on different websites. You can easily hunt them on Google. So this was all from my side, but yeah, there is no such super perfect path to make the most perfect resume. It takes trial and errors which you need to go through. Well, these were some of my tips based on my experience to achieve a good resume. If you have something to add, please do share it in comment section for community benefit. And most importantly, please do like, share, subscribe my channel. आपके support से बहुत motivation मिलती है to bring more such content with you all. So signing off for today. Stay safe, take care, and bye bye.